Kawhi Leonard just played his best game of the season a few nights ago against Boston. And with having the red-hot Boston Celtics coming in with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, leading the league in top duo scoring, definitely had a chip on the shoulder entering this one. And Kawhi and PG both played, got the win. Kawhi dropped 25, and so we're going to take a look at the good clips, the bad clips, the hidden highlights. But before that starts, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe, like, hit those notifications. Let's get straight to it.
Ball games, but you take a look at some of their best lineups. He is on the floor with all of their best.
The thing that makes Kawhi such good of a scorer is his strength. His strength, because he can't get pushed off these lines by his defenders. He could drive wherever he wants to go, but he's still going the same direction. You could try to put your hand here. You could try to bump him, going through those bumps. You see how he breaks that arm off of Tatum, keeps going. Little shimmy, and he got a little bag too. He got a little sauce to his moves too.
Leonard has been active. Picked up by Smart, reigning defensive player of the year, longest tenured Celtic. Tough shot.
Now all night, you'll notice that Kawhi kept attacking Marcus Smart. Why Marcus Smart? Isn't he the defensive player of the year? No, it's because he has a height advantage. He doesn't have the height advantage on Tatum, on Jaylen Brown, on not so much as on Derek White. He has it on Smart. Smart is about 6'3". And so Kawhi, with his skill set, he could shoot over anybody pretty much. And so he knows that if he gets somebody that doesn't have that length, have that height to contest a shot up top, he can just shoot over the top. It doesn't matter how much you stay in front, regardless of where you are, where you're trying to force him, how physical you are. He's going to be able to take that contact, whatever you're trying to do, and just shoot over the top of you. And so he kept attacking Marcus Smart all night.
But still, he tells me that coaches have been encouraging him to stop passing up those open looks, so he's going to continue to work on that.
Another attack on Smart. Another attack on Smart. It's not because it's not saying he can't defend. He just don't have the height and the length advantage. And so Kawhi could easily get whatever he's trying to do over the top of Smart. Or in this case, he just baited him into getting this foul on this rip through. Second he reached, ripped that ball up high. And it's not even a side-to-side swipe, it's a going-up swipe. I'm pretty sure he got some free throws on it too. Great thing to do defensively, contest with that left hand on right-hand shooters. Best way to contest. And with Kawhi's length, let's see how far back he is. He's already right there. He's already right there. It's the little things that mix that in with his physical attributes, like his wingspan height, makes him such a really good defender.
The first lead by one. Leonard, long two.
Kawhi might have the stiffest handle I've ever seen, but he might be the stiffest bucket I've ever seen. Like, he's so stiff. You see all these other guys so shifty, crossovers, this, that. You see Kobe had a little shifty. Jordan. You see all these other guards nowadays. There's Garland, Kyrie, Steph. You see them all shifty. Kawhi shit is just so stiff, but yet he still gets his buckets off the dribble, whatever he needs to do. He still gets his buckets. It's good enough. You just need to handle good enough to do what you need to get to where you need to get to and do what you need to do. You don't have to have a handle like Darius Garland, but yet you're a catch and shoot player. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Can make a little something out of this. Leonard with 9 to shoot, picked up by Griffin, steps back to the line.
Hey, that shit's stiff, but it's good enough.
It is good, Smart. Leonard trying to pick up Brown as he goes into the paint.
Notice where he put his hands. Kawhi puts his hands everywhere where a player wants to protect the ball on offense. Everywhere where you want to protect the ball. Notice where he puts his hands. Ball's low, swipes low, gets the ball, makes him move the ball away. And so as an offensive player, you're going to start feeling a little uncomfortable. He beats him. Where's Kawhi put his hand? Right here on this hip. Because he knows if he's trying to go back left, most players want to bring that ball right back to that hip. So Kawhi puts his hand on that hip. Misses it. Brown has to keep it in front. It's uncomfortable being in these situations as an offensive player. But good job by Brown to be able to kick this out.
For 6, he is more efficient in the second half than he is in the first for what it's worth. Leonard for 3, it's good.
Tell you, that motherfucking handle stiff as hell. That dude was so stiff. Well, let me go back on this one right quick. Notice Kawhi's strength. Notice Kawhi's strength on this. He's able to, Grant isn't to bump him twice, and Kawhi still don't go anywhere.
Williams comes off. The screen goes down the lane. He's great in the paint.
Tough shots, that's what's going to happen in the league. But even through a push-off, Kawhi still staying in front. That's just strength. Pushes him off, and he's still squared to him, and he gets back and gives a good contest. It's just the NBA. They're gonna hit those tough shots. And now we're getting to a few of these bad clips. Not too many, but on this one, watch this out. Watch this out first. Missed by Jaylen Brown, but Kawhi reaches with his right hand on this. And by reaching with his right hand, he has to wind that up. And now Jaylen Brown has a little more time to be able to counter that and get into where he wants to go to. And not only does that allow Jaylen Brown to get to where he wants to get to, but holds Kawhi back because now his momentum is going the opposite direction of where Jaylen Brown is going. And so with them in a drop coverage with Zubac, Jaylen Brown just comes off the screen, gets an easy shot. Whereas if Kawhi makes his reach with his left hand, he's swiping this way, and he can still be able to chase over the top and try to funnel Jaylen Brown down into the paint. And he does make the adjustment on this later in the game. He makes the adjustment on this. Same thing. Drop coverage. Reaches with his left hand instead. Because now he could continue his momentum and chase over the top of this screen. Now he's able to somewhat recover. He's able to recover way better than he did the last time.
Tatum draws a crowd, rightfully so. That exposes Williams, though he's open on the wing.
Try to suplex him.
Tatum draws a crowd, rightfully so.
Great way to play the passing lane on a 2-on-1 on this over after the skip pass. But I don't know what he was trying to do here. I know he's trying to get like he was doing before, trying to get the ball where it's low. But now he just drills his shoulder into him. He's about to suplex him. May as well grab him by the waist, pause, and just nigga thought it was WWE for a second. He could have dead suplexed him, just grabbed him by his waist. Suplexed him.
As potent as they've been offensively,
all right, now right here, in this line, in this set right here, everyone is up high. Quiet the ball, 3 on this side. Man's just cutting. So obviously, there's no help. There's no help defense. And so in these sets where everybody is high, where there's nobody on this baseline, look to throw these lob passes over the top. Because especially in this position with Jaylen Brown in a trap position on man, you throw this to the rim, man is going to be the one to get this ball first. Because even though man is smaller, he's going to out-hustle him for this ball. And he's going to probably end up getting it like he does on the offensive rebounds. So if I'm Kawhi here, try to brace off this contact through Williams and really just try to see man. Just try to see man right here. Because that could have been a 2. And if it wasn't a 2, Brown would have been in a bad position. Could have ended up getting a foul.
adjusted to their firepower.
I love it when you go into the lab and you break out the trigonometry.
Way to get the 3 and finish it off, though. Way to recover it. But that's the end of this vid. Kawhi's best game of the season. 25 piece on Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Came up with a 20-point dub. If the Clippers are healthy, they can make a run. They could definitely make a run. Kawhi seems like Kawhi is playing games a little consistently, but who knows if he's going to be able to stay healthy, but only time will tell. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit those notifications, hit that like, and we out of here.